sincronizar la verde luz del pulso de la vida, la cruz del sur.
Come on, everybody, let's break ass leg.
Today, the Ides of March, is the day Julius Caesar was betrayed by those he trusted. Today, we gather as anonymous to call attention to another betrayal of trust, that of the Church of Scientology upon its followers. Since its inception, Scientology has traded in false hopes and promises, betrayed the trust of its members, taken their money, their rights, and at times their very lives. The church has and continues to lie to them and the world. The church betrays its members with secrets harvested from spiritual counseling and used against them as blackmail and evidence in court. The church betrays its members when they demand members disconnect from family and friends who question the church. The church betrays its members when they discourage the taking of prescribed psychiatric medicines, a practice which has led to a number of shocking murders and suicides. In the months since our first worldwide protest, there is a new public consciousness about the crimes of the church. We have seen an unprecedented flood of Scientologists join with us across the world to testify about these abuses. To the Scientologists who fear us, you have nothing to fear from our peaceful protests. We are here because we care about you. We demonstrate only against the abuses of the church management, and we stand by your individual freedom of religion. We urge you, Scientologists, to re-examine the facts you have been told. How is your money spent? Why does your leader, David Miscavige, demand so much of it? We have our own Miscavige, Jenna Miscavige Hill, David's niece, who stands with us today. Your anti-psychiatry front group, the Citizens Commission on Human Rights, is led by Bruce Wiseman. We have our own Wiseman, his daughter Kendra Wiseman. They have joined the voices of other ex-Scientologists whose stories of abuses have been lone voices in the wilderness for too long. We anonymous wait for the day when, like the Berlin Wall, the wall of silence around the lies of the Church of Scientology will fall. Like the East German government of the past, the Church of Scientology has its own secret service to spy on its own members and outside critics. It encourages its own members to betray others for being out ethics. It blackmails members. It commits atrocities through the operation of church prisons and slave camps under the guise of the Rehabilitation Project Force. Members of the Sea Org have been forced into accepting abortions against their wishes. upstanding, privileged members have abused women and children with impunity. And the church has attacked its enemies with frivolous lawsuits, harassment, kidnappings, and countless suspicious deaths. This world holds no place for organized crime perpetuated on this scale. Last month, 10,000 people demonstrated in 107 cities across the world. They came together to make the first breach in the wall of silence. Today we are on the streets again. Our members ever increasing, and we will come again in April, in May, in June, and July. We will come until that wall of silence is rubble. We are anonymous. We are legion. Expect us.
Listen, I just wanted to remind everybody how important it is that we're protesting here, because this is the branch of Scientology that is responsible for the tax-exempt status as an organization. That building, that's right. This is the actual branch where the lobbyists are headquartered that went to Congress. It's funny because just recently I was talking to an Orthodox Jewish school minister, and he was complaining about how irritated he was that as a religious school, his Orthodox Jewish school that he oversaw was not tax exempt. They weren't eligible for it, and they had lobbied for it quite hard and did not get it. Somehow, this organization, which seems to be a little newer than Judaism, a little bit, somehow has already managed to snag that status and ruthlessly hold on to it no matter what. It's kind of messed up.
The plan is programmed into every one of my 1,000 robots. We will not hesitate.